conversation contains adult dialogue not suitable for all audiences. Brought to you by Media Listen. Viewer discretion is advised.
Media Listen.
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 Media Listen. You are now listening to Media Listen.
I look goofy as shit. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a whole new episode of Major Listen. What the hell is this? All right. Got a new episode right here, as you all know. got that boy Pops Raptor in the building.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on?
Nice to be here, finally.
After so many, I was gonna say years, but I haven't been doing this for years. So many months of wanting to be on the show, he's finally on.
Yeah, because every time I'm just talking on the comments.
Yeah, he's talking on the comments. Why did I look freaking weird? Do I need to get big? Yeah, I need to get in there. That's why. So I'm using a new microphone. I don't know if you guys could tell, but we're gonna see how this thing goes. We're gonna be talking about basically just him. We really didn't know what topic to talk about. We came up with it last minute. I excited. I was like, I don't even know what to talk about. Let's just make it work. Before we get started, I do want to shout out my dad who turned a year older this year.
All right, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to my pops. He turned, I don't even know how old he is. He just turned another year. That's all I'm gonna say. Yesterday. Don't know any other birthday shout outs. Oh, my wife turned another year. What'd she say? Oh, happy birthday. My wife turned another year also last week. Right? Was it last week? No, 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry. Jesus. My wife, my mom, and my father-in-law as well all turned another year the same day. Unemployment. What does she mean by unemployment?
There's a video that I sent my sister yesterday. It's like how like Hispanic parents are like, and it has saved unemployment on the phone.
Yeah.
But instead of spell like UN, it has ANNA employment, something like that. But it's just to make fun of. Parents.
I gotta see that. Because right now I'm so confused. Let's see. Man, I wish I could pull it up. So I made like a post, an April Fool's post that everybody took very serious. That I was so.
Oh, I was about to take off to El Paso.
I was very proud of that, honestly, because I'm like the worst at tricking people. Like I'll try to prank my dispatcher and she just does not fall for it. She's like, shut up, just don't fucking believe him. Get out of here. I know you're playing. But I was really proud of it because I actually I said that I was shutting the podcast down, which a lot of people fell for. Not only
that's what I called my sister. I was like, "Oh, is it crazy? Really?"
You called. You said you were sad.
I was like, I'm moving back to El Paso. Never mind.
Yeah, so he fell for it, as you guys could tell. A lot of my friends fell for it too. I didn't want to tell anybody anything until, later on that night. That way they could be like, "Oh crap, I think it is for real. Like he's really shutting it down." But I forgot that I had asked one of my friends who recently moved to New York, which she's going to be a special guest next week. And it's funny because I had just asked her to be a special guest on the show. And she said, yeah, we're excited about that. Next thing you know, I post that and she's like, what happened? So I had to tell her right away. I was like, hey, Damila, it's just a joke. You apparently fell for it. And she's like, oh, shit, okay. And then he fell for it. And I had to tell him, like, hey, I'm just playing.
Yeah, because my sister is like, should I tell him?
Yeah, I was like, just tell him. Like, he apparently fell for it. So, yeah. Apparently I got him too, so it's freaking hilarious. Yeah. And I think the reason why a lot of people that we know fell for it, like personally, is because they knew that my wife, who, congratulations, by the way, she started her first job in like the past 4 years already. Since being a single home, since being a stay-at-home mom for 4 years, she finally got a job. Today, she decided to, start working again.
Congratulations to her.
So I want to say congratulations to her. She got the job, which is honestly a great job, and they work with her. So, single mom. So I do want to say congratulations, and I'm pretty sure the people that know me personally, they knew that she was going to start working again, so they automatically assume, well, I guess it's because of that he's not going to have time for it anymore, which I was going to test out the waters today, which I'm glad I did, because I didn't know how it was going to go. I don't know what time she was going to get off or I was going to get off, but it worked out perfectly because, you know what I noticed? I haven't even shared the post, but yeah, apparently it worked out perfectly. So that's why we're here tonight. Have a great conversation. For those of you who thought I was playing around with the podcast, you're not here yet. So I'm very upset at that. Oh, I gotta.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Sorry, guys. I had to disconnect my Bluetooth. But yeah, for those of you who fell for it, I would assume you'd be on right now because y'all were taking it way too serious for not be on right now.
Where you at? Just to verify, they gotta show up.
Let me go ahead and share it. Share it. Maybe they haven't gotten the update yet. But yeah, man, we're here. We got some Chipotle. Wait, okay, so funny story is that I was taking my time with this because I didn't have shit ready, and my wife keeps coming up to my door, and she says like, "Hey, are you sure he's gonna come?" And I was like, "Yeah, I talked to him earlier. He's gonna come." I told him at what time and everything. She's like, "Well, because he's still at home. He's still at the house." She's like, "Yeah." I was like, maybe he left his phone or whatever. Maybe he's still on the way or whatever. Maybe he just left his phone. What? Right? Why not? But apparently my wife calls him and he's all like, "I just woke up" or something like that. I guess he was freaking out.
So my wife, she's like, take a nap, I'll wake you up. So she called me. I woke up because she called me. Then I went back to sleep. Until my dad called me and he was like, don't be late. Sure, here I am running late. I had to order Chipotle so they can get it delivered over here.
Yeah, we were supposed to have Chipotle. I was going to try to do a little food challenge, but it's very challenging to do it during the week. And I like doing the show during the week because I get a lot more viewership. I've noticed that. But so far I only have 3 views. But hey, hopefully it'll pick up. But yeah, like everybody has stuff to do like on a weekend, so I really can't get viewership on that day. So yeah, it's very hard to do a food challenge during the week because I work, he works, and it's just like, I don't know, the coordination wasn't there. But some of you may know the reason why I keep bringing up my wife in this conversation is because he's actually related to my wife. That's her brother. So that's why I keep bringing him up. Thank you for coming. Yeah, as you guys can tell, Belen called them out on that. But yeah, guys. So, okay, speaking of Chipotle, what is your go-to Chipotle order?
Ooh, that's gonna be the white rice, the black beans, the steak, the hot sauce, cheese, lettuce, and that's it on that one. I have to get my 2 big tortillas with it. That way I can use them as a spoon.
As a spoon.
Yeah, you'll see right now. I think no, I didn't get tortillas. I think they messed it up because I got 2 orders of chips though.
Oh,
But
I guess that messed up.
no, that's my go-to order. Like that's the same. It's been the same for
For
years.
some reason, I thought you got burritos.
I used to
Not anymore?
until I found out about the tortilla, so I can get like the big tortilla. Just make
Oh,
little
just
pieces.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see what you
that's-
did there. My go-to order is hot sauce has onions. So apparently he doesn't like onions.
Oh, I do not. But it's all blended. It's not.
You used to eat 2 burritos?
I used to.
Dang.
I used to. Even though I'm fatter now. That's
You eat less? No, but my go-to order is the brown rice, pinto beans. Oh man, I'm gonna have fun tonight. Those pinto beans do some real damage. Anyways, the pinto beans, I get double the chicken. I get the queso. I get the veggies. What else do I get? I get the pico, sour cream, cheese, double guac, and lettuce. That's about it.
Well, keep in mind on my order that everything is extra. I asked for extra rice,
Extra rice?
everything,
Okay.
but not extra steak because they charge like a neat whole bowl in there. So no.
Surprisingly, there was 2 girls doing my order. So there was one that was doing the meat, and then there was one that was doing like the odd toppings and stuff like that. So they miscommunicated big
Yeah.
time. So they didn't tell each other like, oh, by the way, it's double chicken. So they didn't say anything. And I like when they do that because that means more chicken for me for the least price. So yeah, that is my go-to Chipotle order. I don't get burritos or. I feel like the tortillas are too chewy for that.
I forgot about the sour cream. I was just actually reading the order right now. But yeah, sour cream, cheese, and lettuce, extra everything.
Yeah, we get extra everything. They don't charge for extra at the one at Willowbrook. No, the one at Willowbrook does not charge for anything. You tell them extra meat, extra guac, they don't charge for it. That's what I've noticed about that. That's why I like going to that one for the most. And I'm glad Belen kind of works by there, so I could tell her like, "Hey, give me some Chipotle because we're gonna get hooked up." By the way, for those of you listening, which is just one viewer right now, how do you hear me on your end? Just want to make sure you can hear me properly on your side.
Can you hear us okay? Can you hear us okay?
Let me go to the next question. So, besides all that, tell the beautiful people about yourself.
Oh, Lord. All right, beautiful people. So, again, I'm Belen's brother, Pablo, of course. That's my name.
Your alias.
I am actually doing this so I can break my nervousness, I guess. I'm really camera shy. I've been telling my wife, which her name is Andrea, and that I want to start doing like YouTube stuff. But I'm like every time I'm like I want to do it, I'm like I'm really camera shy. I cannot film myself. I don't even take selfies that much. So, but yeah, I'm doing that too, so I can break that. But like I said, I'm Belen's brother. I'm 35. I got 2 kids, beautiful wife. We're moving back to Houston, which is home. That's what we're going to be talking about later too. I love cars. I love soccer.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot about the soccer part.
Hey, no worries. But I'm kind of like a really chill guy. Like being relaxed, enjoy some family time. Right now that we're back in Houston, we're just gonna be enjoying that a lot. So,
Oh yeah, we have somebody here now, I guess, that the kids can play with.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's always good to have family around. You mentioned that you want to do YouTube. What kind of YouTube do you want to do?
Kind of like about car stuff, like
What
kind
kind
of
of
like
car stuff?
reviews. Like if I like, for example, like I'm always getting parts for the Raptor or for the Subaru.
Uh-huh. okay.
Kind of like opening it up, how like most of the people I follow on YouTube they do, and just like review it, opening it up, how is it built, how's it made, is actually pretty good. Testing it out, kind of like do a follow-up review after that, you know.
Okay. I hear you. Oh, I didn't know that. So that was a pretty good question to follow up, because I didn't know you wanted to do YouTube. So that's one question out of the way. So I don't think we mentioned this, but you are actually from Ecuador. You were born over there, raised. How old were you when you came over here? I know that's not part of the question. That's probably going to be later on. But how old are you when you came to the States?
I was actually 18.
18?
Yeah.
When you came over here?
Yeah.
Oh shit! So you're already like basically an adult.
Pretty much.
Because some of us are not even an adults until like we're like 21. But dang, I thought you were younger than that.
No, actually, I was 18. My sister's the one that was a crazy young little girl that came with my mom first, and then me and my dad came like a month later.
Dude.
But it was an experience. Everything, you know, bringing a bunch of stuff. I remember having like a guitar with me. That my dad brought me over there. I was like, I'm not gonna leave this guitar here. Like,
yeah,
take it. So here I am with 2 bags on the airport, like the other ones, like just to pull them, and that guitar everywhere, you know.
Do you still have the guitar?
Yes.
Really?
It sits on my dad's house.
Dude, I'm very irresponsible. I lose shit.
Oh.
If I say something means something to me, I will lose it. Like, there goes that out the window. That specialness just loses its aura.
Yeah, no, it's actually a different experience. But growing up over there, it's different from here. The times are different too, because over here, people that grew up over here have a different mindset. Same thing over there.
Yeah.
But of course, we'll play. I will live outside pretty much as I can, like playing soccer with the friends from school, doing things with the family over there. Things that have like their memories.
Sticks out to you.
Yeah.
Do you still talk to people from over there, like friends?
Just a handful of them. Like that I went to school with, especially or mostly people that for the last year of school whenever I was over there. Yeah.
So you came over here, and did you go to high school here, or did you just?
I actually did. I went to Tomball High School.
Okay.
They held me back actually 2 years.
Why is that?
Huh?
Even though you were 18, they still held you back? Why?
Yeah, they held me back because of credits and because of the English part. So I was actually supposed to graduate, and then they held me back for that. So I ended up graduating whenever I was 20, I think. So it was a mess.
Damn. Messed up.
Yeah, that was a part of growing up and then moving over here whenever I was 18.
Do people tell you that you have an accent?
Sometimes, yes, and there's people that they don't even notice that I have an accent.
Yeah. I mean, I notice it, but you have to like really talk to you a lot too in order for me to call you out on it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm pretty sure I have an accent.
Let
me see. How was growing up in Ecuador? I think you had pretty much answered that though. You said it's pretty much.
It was different from here, at least because of the time. Growing up, I remember my grandma going over there to her house. Like my brother also over there too. Well, he's still over there.
Yeah.
Going to play soccer with my brother. He will pick me up and we'll just go out and we'll come back later at night. Just enjoy, let's say, not having responsibilities, like how it is before you return 18.
Damn.
Yeah.
18? I really thought you were younger for some reason. At what age did you come to the States? You already answered that. How was the transition? Yeah, how was the transition from moving from one country to another?
It was easy.
Was it?
It was easy because, like, at least for me, because since my dad was in the army in Ecuador, like we'll be moving around every 2-3 years from city to city, you know. So like meet new people, meet new friends, new school. So that kind of helped me a lot for the time being whenever we had to move over here.
Okay.
Of course, learning a new language, a new lifestyle, like the different customs, you know, different culture,
Yeah.
things like that, and especially with Latinos here, like it took me a little bit to get to understand, like like some of the words that they will say, you know, because I have people, new people here from Mexico City, like Monterrey, and then of course they will talk differently, and
Yeah.
they will make fun of me whenever I will say something. For example, for the jacket we call it chompa.
Yeah.
So, and then they thought I was referring to something else. I was like, yeah, what are you talking about? But
I never heard that word until you guys started saying it. I was like, what the fuck? But I mean, I didn't even know what that word was, but it was new to me. So I figured, like, I try to, like, I was like a newborn baby. I was trying to figure out what it was. I was like, okay, I think that's a jacket.
yeah, no, and things, little things like that. That's how it took me. It took me a minute to get used to it. You know, the changes in Spanish and then in English. For some reason, me and my sister were like different ways on like the groups we hang out with whenever we were in school. For some odd reason, I went with the white people, with guys and girls, especially because of soccer.
Yeah.
Most of them were white.
What? White soccer players?
And they were really good. They were really good. So, because of that, I got pretty much dragged into the kind of group, you know.
Okay.
And instead of just hang out mostly with Latinos, that started changing on my actually senior year and in college and all that stuff. That's whenever I kind of switched around, and that's whenever I knew the people that I know now.
Call your sister out. Tell her tell the people what kind of people she used to hang out with.
Does she want me to do that?
What kind of people she used to hang out with.
So my sister used to hang out with is like I'll just mess with her, but like the cholos and the cholas, like with the eyelashes all the way to the ear, you know.
She used to hang out with a lot of Salvadorians.
A lot of Salvadorians, a lot of Hondurans. Even her accent changed for a minute. And the funny thing is, this is like the funniest memory that I have of my sister from being in school. We were driving home, you know, and we were actually on Gesson in 249. That's how good I remember that memory. And somebody called my sister, like, looking to fight and all that stuff, you know. And her accent went from Ecuadorian Spanish to ejejerote to Spanish from El Salvador, from over there, you know. And no, I got nothing against them, you know, but
it's just she switched the slang like, so quick on you. That was so hilarious.
And she went on like that, and I was like, "Who's this?"
I thought it was somebody else.
Literally, I was like, "Who is this next to me?" And then, oh Lord,
she's not out anymore.
You know, like I never took the pictures how they used to take with the background with the little stars, you know, one passing down like this.
Yeah.
I never did those. I never took a picture like that. My sister had like a whole album with us.
The star shots. My friend likes to call me out on it because I actually did those with my sister. I don't like to talk about it, but he called me out on it one time on one of the episodes, I believe.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to go ahead and say it, call myself out basically on that one. What is something that you miss about your motherland? Miss most about your motherland?
Oh Lord, how things were different back then. Like I said, I spent my time over there like without having to worry about bills or having to work or anything like that. So I was just young, skinny, a soccer player, and just not worrying about anything. Pretty much, just go to school, go play soccer, hang out with friends, and then go back home. And then, as we grow, we have to take care of our responsibilities right now.
I do have to admit that every time I see a picture of you when you were younger, I automatically laugh. And it's not because you're funny looking or anything like that. It's just the fact that you still have the same face that you did when you were little. And so I'm like, dude, this guy never changes. He looks exactly the same.
Just a little bit chubbier though. Literally, they used to call me, so of course in Spanish is fideo, which is the angel hair. The spaghetti,
the pasta.
The pasta, yeah. They used to call me that fideo because I was like really skinny, like super skinny. Even my sister used to make fun of me, saying that I was gonna break sometime.
Share the picture. Well, I wish I could, but I don't have any pictures. I honestly, I didn't even think about that, honestly. So next question, talk to me about the car life. What is it that motivated you or inspired you to like cars, or how did you start liking cars, or when exactly did you start liking cars? How did that come about?
So I always had a little car background because of my dad. He loves fixing things. He loves working on cars. So I kind of had like the little background. But and that actually started whenever I was over here, and then I saw Ken Block on the first Gymkhana.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, I like that car. And then slowly I kind of started meeting people that they had some really nice cars. They work on those vehicles,
They're like the same thing that you were kind of into.
Kind of, yes. And then they slowly got dragged into it. And then surely or not, I had so many cars that I can't even think about. But
is there one car that you own that you regret giving it away?
I'm gonna say the blue 240 that I had. It was a drift car.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
That's the one that I regret selling it, because even money wise, back then I sold it for $4,500. People nowadays are selling the same car with like stock really beat up for $15K. So I'm like, what? Why did I sell that for? But things like that got me into cars, drifting. Actually, that's the main thing.
Drifting. How did you like that, or how did that come about?
I learned because I used to work with some guys at Advanced Auto Parts. They're beast.
Were they Asian?
No.
Oh. Well, every time I think about drifting, I think about that Tokyo Drift movie.
Some of them were Asian, but actually, it was Hector, the one that got me into too, because he had a 240, and then he got me into the group. And what was his name? I forgot the guy's name that kind of like showed me and taught me how to drift. I remember it was Hush. I think it was called. There was a parking lot and it was a nightclub.
Okay.
So, like, we'll go behind in the parking lot. I remember the state trooper just showed up over there, and I had like all my 4 extra tires in the back. But no, it was actually, that's what actually motivated me. Now, what motivates me, it's just being able to show Liam and Matthew the same thing. And Andrea will tell you that they love cars. Matthew, he's one, and he's saying Raptor instead of Mama. So he like everything's Raptor. Boom. Same thing with Liam. He's into cars. He knows what car I have, what kind of vehicle it is, and then all those things. So that's what kind of got me more into it now. So
that's good. Before I continue with the questions, I do want to share the video that I took from your Instagram, just so I could let everybody know exactly what you drive. I had to cut the sound because I don't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah, no worries. That's actually Andrea driving the truck while I was.
Oh, she was driving it.
Yeah, she was driving. She's actually a pretty
No
good
wonder
driver.
it's slow.
That's her. Like,
That's him too.
that's her spinning
Okay.
of that. So that's the Raptor. That's the family vehicle.
The family vehicle.
It is. That's like
Do you have a dream car?
dream car. That's a hard one. I had a dream truck that finally got one, but no, actually no dream car. Maybe I'm gonna say probably a Nissan Skyline or a Supra, but not much of a dream car because I like them no matter what.
Yeah.
But towards trucks, the Raptor is gonna be my dream car.
Okay. So you already have that.
Yeah. You see, even Andrea said Raptor.
Let's see. So you did mention that you moved to El Paso a few years back. I want to say like what, 6 years, 7 years?
2014.
2014.
Yeah,
That's
when
almost 7 years. No, 6 years. Damn, 6 years. 2017.
No, 2017 I got out. So 2014, that's whenever I reported to the duty station.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2014, then
Okay, so how was moving to El Paso and leaving everything behind?
it was tough. Back then situations were different too. Of course, I wanted to join the army because my dad was in the army, so I wanted to do something and something kind of similar. So I was able to join. Leaving them behind, it was tough, but I know they will be okay because they have my sister, and she can give them hell, not me. But no, she took care of them when I was over there. It was different, but like I said, like any kind of movement that I had, like just moving from here to El Paso, kind of get used to it. It was easier to adapt, you know.
Okay. You did mention that you are moving back over here
Yes.
officially, and I do want to say congratulations on that.
Thank you.
I did hear the good news.
Thank you. No, yeah, we actually finally got the house, and then on Friday we should be getting the keys for the house. And then I'm flying out actually on Thursday to El Paso to bring the rest of the stuff on
It's
the
gonna be a
truck.
pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, but the important part is that I'm gonna have my kids and my wife over here because it's been a month, but it seems a lot longer than that.
You know what? I really didn't think it was gonna be that hard or that difficult to find a home like the way that you were doing. And I was just telling her that the other day. I was like, what?
Yeah,
I was like, I figured it'd be easier than this.
that's what we thought too, because we were making the arrangements, you know, to like, hey, yeah, we get the house, a flight over there in this day, and we're gonna take advantage of this Friday, for
Yeah.
example. There was no school, no work, so I was able to go over there and bring everything and bring everyone over here.
Yeah.
But no, the house that we applied for took a different offer. Another one.
It's
didn't
basically
call.
the same thing as owning a house, trying to own a house. And
Correct.
I thought to myself, like, wow, that's so dumb.
Yeah, no. It was a pain. Me and Andrea, we talked. We're like, how is this difficult? Like we got bombed.
Seriously, like,
We
what
were
the hell?
excited. Then Luis comes in and he tells us that yeah, you know, they accepted a different offer. We gotta keep looking at houses. I was like,
What
okay.
the I was
Let's go.
telling Milena, I was like, what? How? Like they should be glad that somebody at least is looking at their house and not be like, I don't know. That's the way I saw it. Like, why are they being so picky?
Yeah.
Not you, but the people.
Yeah, no.
Like, why not go with the first offer?
I don't know. I don't know exactly what will
happened?
push him, you know, because in our case we were like very, very lenient with the house that we have rented over there.
Yeah.
We're thankful that those the guys that are living there, they're being great tenants, you know. We didn't have much issue renting them in the house, and then over here,
That's
in
what I'm scared about.
our side, it's just like, wow, it's how many more months? We were actually planning with Andrea like one more month, 2 more months, but no, thank God it just.
That's what I want to do eventually. I want to sell. I mean, I want to lease the house because I feel like that would be some income towards you. But Belen always thinks about like, what if they don't take care of it? What if they?
But
Sorry,
the,
guys.
the thing we're renting, that's what we were like talking with Andrea before we actually rented the house over there. Like, should we sell it? Should we rent it? Because that was going to be for sure a kind of like a 50-50 thing.
Yeah.
Like, there's going to be some people that are actually going to take care of the house, or some people that are going to trash it.
Yeah, like you never know if your house is going to be used like a dope house or something like that too.
Oh, and fun fact, the house next door, they had, correct me if I'm wrong, but that was say 48 illegal immigrants inside of the house.
Dang.
And like police were right there, helicopters, border patrol. Like, I was like, what? And we didn't see that coming either. So, but like I said, thankful those tenants are actually great.
Okay, so whenever you're trying to lease to lease your house, do you get to meet the people, or how is it?
It's up to you.
If you want
But in our case, like, we had a guy actually do like the background check. And
you can do background checks. Okay.
yeah, so we go based on that too. But no, actually, and the good part about it is that the house, the price has doubled from when we got it. So we're thankful that we didn't sell the house. So we're gonna have to decide on the other house that we're living at right now, to see if we will sell it or
lease it,
choose rent it. We'll have to talk about that.
Yeah, man. What you looking at?
The comment, my sister.
Oh, yeah, she's always telling me that she's scared that she's gonna let.
Yeah, no, that's the hard part about it.
You really have to take a risk doing that.
Yeah. But we'll see. Hopefully, the house that we rented right now is not actually an owner. It's a remodeling company. So hopefully,
the one here in Houston.
Yeah, the one that we get the keys on Friday. So hopefully, we get to because the house is nice.
Yeah,
it's got light coming in from
I saw the pictures.
Yeah. So hopefully, if we like it that much, we're able to put an offer instead of
just leasing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just telling my wife that because she was mentioning something like, "Oh, I think they're selling it and leasing it." I was like, "Huh? What if they like it? They could just like make an easy offer since they're already living there."
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll be an easier process, but hey, if it's beautiful. Wish you guys the best. But yeah, like I was telling her, like, man, it would be. I think it'll be easier, right? Like if you're already living there, why not put an offer?
Yeah, and then that'll be a great move, especially because you don't have to be looking for houses, which is like mostly the hard part, like submitting offers and.
Oh, that's a good question. I like what she just asked. Are you gonna miss El Paso?
No. The good times, the good memories that we had together.
Yeah. Okay.
But besides that, it's all sand and sandstorms and all that stuff. There was one today. Andrea, whenever I call Andrea and we FaceTime, she's like, "Look, you can't even see like 2 cars in front of you."
God.
And there's dirt everywhere. So if you guys think Poland is bad, no.
Yeah, allergies are kicking my ass right now. Is Andrea gonna miss El Paso?
Probably not. Probably not. Like I said, like just the good times, the good memories. Then we close that chapter and start a new chapter over here, creating better. And
what made you want to do the official move over here?
Whenever I came in November, I saw how the kids got along.
Yeah.
And that's how we grew up.
Yeah.
So having the family there, like the cousins, running around, That's what kind of motivated me.
What sucks is that you know, I'm the same way too. Because when I go visit my cousins over there in Dallas, it's always a great time with them. I love them to death. But there are, hold on. Yes, the kids were so sad when they left. Yeah, true. What sucks is that, you know, you miss those times, and I miss the times that I had with my cousins too. I even get sad when we leave Dallas. Yeah. Yeah, she knows my pain, I guess, whenever I leave Dallas, because it's like, okay, back to reality, like, back to being lonely again. And yeah, whenever we're in Dallas, it's I always get, you know, this good feeling because it's always family, and I think about the good times whenever my grandpa was still alive, and everybody would just get together. But I feel like throughout the years, the family has drifted apart.
Yeah,
and I think that's kind of sad. But at the same time, it's like, you know, they have to live their life too. It's not like you can keep everybody together all the time either. So I mean, if they're probably gonna listen to this, if you're listening to this, if you listen to my podcast, just letting you know, I always got love for you. You know, at the end of the day, we're all related, and we share that common bond and those great times we had when we were little. So, you know, just letting you guys know, if you know, I miss those times. You know, I understand that, you know, we can't always be the same way that we were back in the day, you know, but hey, at least I guess I'll try to be better, even though I don't. But yeah, man. So I really hope whenever you guys come over here and officially make the move that, you know, we can still, you know, I guess gather around.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Like, you know, my sister has to make some food and then be like, hey, food is ready. You guys can come over. Yeah, tell me twice.
Now that she's back to work, she told me she's not going to be cooking Mondays and Thursdays, I think.
Oh, well, but I moved over here so she can cook the food. So you better ask for the day off.
Yeah, man. But, yeah, man, this is like I think this is the longest time we've ever actually talked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to be honest with you, I don't talk much because I'm very intimidated of people. I don't know why.
I see why. I see why.
Oh, you know why?
Yeah, big guy with the beard, you know. I'll be like, oh, that guy's scary. I'm not gonna talk to the guy.
Who's the bearded guy?
You?
No, I'm saying I'm intimidated by people.
Oh.
No,
it'll be the other way.
Yeah. I have school and work those days, but also they equal. Damn.
No, but I don't like talking to people either. Actually, I made a joke to my supervisor yesterday.
Yeah.
Saying that here I am with all my years working, it's been customer service, and I still don't like talking to people. Like, if I have to talk to people, it's just because of, hey, here you go, bye.
Speaking of work, how is work going? Because you got a job here in Houston. That's the first thing you did, which I think is probably like the smartest thing you could ever do. You're trying to test out the water, see how even like the job is.
Yeah.
How is that going?
It's going well. It's different. Still learning. There's a bunch of things that I need to learn. But it's going well.
Okay.
There's a bunch of people teaching me the stuff like here and there. There's Orlando. There's a guy that works there too.
Shout out Orlando.
Yeah. But yeah, sometimes I have questions. Same thing with the other lady that helps. Just kind of like the experience that like trains everybody that is in there.
Yeah.
But it's going well. If anybody's hiring for anything with a bigger pay, just let me know.
Just hit them up.
But no, it's actually going pretty well. Hopefully with time I'll get to move up in there and then just make my time there.
May I ask, what exactly is it that you do?
It's an intake clerk, the courthouse, downtown.
Clerk. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take money.
Money, like the paperwork for the cases and all that stuff. So
okay,
it is different from what I was doing though, because before I was HR, but for the Army. Now it's at the courthouse. Yeah, no, it's different, but it's going well. It's going well.
Well, that's
actually.
good. Yeah, I always ask Ben, have you talked to him, asking him how it's going? He's all like, I don't know. He never tells me anything. I was like, oh, goddamn. I was like, I guess I'll ask him.
But she never tells me anything either.
Like, what?
Like I asked her yesterday, where are you gonna work?
What is up with you guys not telling each other where you work?
That's how it is.
I don't understand this.
You've changed. I guess her episodes of Salvador they're coming back. She doesn't tell me anything.
We need to hang a Salvadorian flag.
Hey, yeah.
There's not one back then. Hold on. I think she said. He said La Michoacana. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I told her which Michoacana was she going to be working at.
That's right. Oh yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah, she almost hit me.
Yeah, man. Hold on. I think that's her again.
And I feel like,
Oh, so I didn't feel like telling him anymore.
wow. Yeah, no, that's fine. Thank you.
Well, she basically found a job doing what she's been studying for, so I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah,
No, that's good. That's good. She's gonna be doing great things for the work.
man, today was a good day though. My mother-in-law had a good time with the kids. They didn't give her any issues, and I kept telling her to call me because I did not know how it was going for her, and I needed to know. And like, the thing is, she wasn't calling me at all. I was like, man, is she okay? Like, I hope she's good. And then I decided to call her. I was like, let me call her. So she didn't answer. I was like, fuck, is she okay? So she called me back. Finally caught you live. It's about dang time, Jennifer. And you know what? We only have 15 minutes left, so you got to hear like in the nick of time. My friend Jennifer's from Ohio.
You know, next time we should have Andrea here,
Okay.
and you know, she can do the live with you.
Oh, will she be down?
Oh yeah, sure.
She would. I already have the episodes down for this month. I'm so excited because I got people down that I didn't think I was gonna be able to get a hold of. So my next episode will be next Tuesday. I'm actually pretty excited about that one. My friend Diamond recently moved to New York, the Bronx, New York, and it's hold on.
You see, she says yes.
Oh, let's see. So y'all are eating Chipotle? We're gonna eat later. We're almost done.
Yeah.
So my friend Diamond recently moved to the Bronx, New York. She's been in Houston all her life, and I'm really excited about it because I don't know what caused her to move out of Houston. So I definitely want to ask those questions. How's it going and all that stuff. So
And does it change too to New
that's
York?
a big change. That's a big change. So I don't know. Like, I want to know exactly what happened there. And the episode after that one is going to be my tattoo guy, which I've been trying to get a hold of him for.
Is that my sister's friend?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm still waiting on my appointment.
He'll be here. No, I think he'll either be here or yeah. He'll be here on the 18th of March. Wait, are we in March or in April? April. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the 18th of April. He's gonna be doing a live with me. I'm pretty excited about that one too. Nyanyo, come that day. I agree. You should come that day because I'm gonna be putting all his work on my live, and so everybody can see. I'm gonna try to promote him as much as I can because he does amazing work.
Yeah.
He's really hard to get a hold of. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, my sister told
April,
me
you fool. Oh. Sorry.
that. Hey, at least
Times are going fast. I don't even know what they were.
at least she called you food, not herote.
So I've been having a really bad cough for like the past week, and I'm hoping it's just allergies. That's what I keep telling myself. It's just allergies. I hope it's not like a
Coronavirus.
like a deadly disease or something. But it's pretty bad. And the episode that I am also looking forward to is going to be on the 25th of April. That's going to be I'm going to have two teachers from two different cities, and I'm going to talk about, you know, what basically motivated them to educate our young minds How do they feel about keeping schools safe? What are their opinions on how to keep schools safe? Schools. Yeah, I want to ask them some tough questions. How do they feel about the STAR test? Because I know a lot of people are against the STAR test. Actually, one of them myself. But yeah, I want to ask the tough questions, and I'm excited about that one too. But the thing that I told myself is that I'm gonna try to schedule these episodes ahead of time. That way, I don't blank out at the end. Oh, I head open.
But no, it's that's good. Like I told my sister, and I told you I'm here. So anytime that you want me to be here, I'll be here.
I'm gonna update stuff here and there too, because I want to get rid of this. I don't feel like the need for it anymore.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get rid of that because I have a whole bunch of stuff right here in the freaking. Yeah, see all the wires?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get at least one more of those outlets so I can spread them out a little bit better.
Yeah.
The lighting is better, so that's good. I got lights, so I can have the room a little darker now. Little things here and there that we can work on. No, because he falls asleep.
Wow. That's what happens whenever you don't make food.
But you got Chipotle.
Yeah, no, but our food.
Oh yeah. But yeah, guys, I'm really excited about our future episodes too. I want to thank Pablo, who, like I said, is going to be with us more often than not. I want to go ahead and put his info right there. Go ahead and follow him on Facebook, Instagram, mostly Instagram because I think he posts more there.
Yeah,
that's his username.
Yeah, because the other ones, like the personal one, those are actually personal.
Too personal.
Yeah, too personal.
But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining. I know it was 3 people, but that's gonna grow later on too. Thank you for joining me, man.
Yeah, no,
that's
anytime.
Like the most. Like I mentioned, this is the most we were talking. That's because I'm like, I don't know, I'm confusing and.
No, you're good. You're good.
Awkward, socially awkward. That's the word. I'm socially awkward. And I think.
Hey, Andrea will tell you the same thing too. Like I'd rather be by myself, just with her at karaoke instead of with rest people. Hey, it's fun. I'm gonna find one here. I'm gonna drag you and my sister out.
I can't do karaoke.
Hey, it's fun, especially after a couple of drinks.
I don't drink though.
Water.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Join me next week. I'm gonna try to like hype these episodes up as much as I can. Don't do it.
Do it.
Try to hype these episodes up a little bit more. Like I said, it's hard whenever you're working.
Yeah.
It's 5 days a week, and then on the weekend you just don't want to do anything. But
thank you so much for having me. I'll be here.
That's what it is, man. If we could come up with another episode that you could be on. Food challenge. I want to do a food challenge during the week, but like I said, it's just hard during the week. We're gonna make it happen, though. I know this viewership is gonna go up later on. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much for joining us, guys, and we'll see you next time for a whole new episode. Like I said, Diamond moved from Houston to New York. I want to ask her the tough questions. Join us next week. Thank you, guys.
If we look to the answer as to why for so many years we achieved so much, prospered as no other people on earth, it was because here in this land we unleashed the energy and individual genius of man to a greater extent than has ever been done before.